You ever wake up in the middle of the night feeling like something's watching you, like something ancient perhaps, something massive, something hungry? Now imagine that, but instead of your bedroom, it's the ocean. Because here's the thing. While most people think space is the final frontier, they're dead wrong. We actually know more about Mars than we do about what's lurking in our own oceans. Now let's talk numbers. As we all know, the ocean covers 70% of Earth, but we've only ever explored 20% of it for reasons I'm sure you can take a good guess. So that means there's a solid 80% out there where anything could be hiding. And if the known parts of the ocean are already filled with nightmare fuel, murderous predators, miles-deep trenches, sunken ghost ships, just what the hell is waiting for us in the places we haven't seen? Fun fact, the ocean is basically a cemetery. Planes vanish, ships disappear. And I came across this in the middle of my research, apparently sometime in 2014, when researchers dived into a submerged cave off the coast of Mexico. They found the skeleton of a girl who had been down there under the ocean for an estimated 12,000 years, a body untouched for millennia, just drifting in the blackness. But let's get even weirder. Have you ever heard of the Kraken? I've only ever come across it in literature and media, but it seems that it wasn't just a myth. The Geology Society of America found evidence of an actual prehistoric squid that used to hunt dinosaurs, and then for some reason arranged their bones in patterns. I can link the source should you want to look into it more. However, this wasn't just a sea monster. Let that sink in. Bones arranged in a grotesque display. To a dinosaur. This is serial killer behavior right here. This was a God knows how big serial killer with an artistic side. Let's just pray it's gone along with its entire bloodline. Now stay with me. I've been looking into some related stories lately, and apparently a user by the name of Sail Away With Me recounts an experience whereby a 20-foot tentacle came up out of the water and hit the side of the craft. I can also link it down, but to save you the trouble, he said, and I quote, "Biggest fucking tentacle I'd ever seen in my life, at least 20 inches long. Just 3 hits and then it was gone. No time to react or do anything, just me on the deck thinking, what the fuck? And then standing perfectly still for 5 minutes wondering if I'd just seen what I thought I saw, and if so, whether that motherfucking thing was going to come back. A mixture of terror and disbelief that just boggled me into paralysis. Raised kick sails and got the fuck out of there right quick once I finally came to my senses, but holy hell, that's one story I don't tell anyone in real life. Ever. Because it's just too unbelievable. Even as a fish story, no one would pretend to buy it. So, what was it? I don't know, maybe a giant squid that got pissed at me for some reason? Don't know, don't care to know so long as it never happens again." End quote. So here's my question for you. What if we're not supposed to know what's down there? Maybe the reason the ocean is still unexplored is because something wants it that way. What do you think? Have you ever heard of a deep-sea horror story even crazier than these? Let me know in the comments.